mean, really? Who talks like that? Let me clean this shit up. Oh, somebody only wants to clean something up because they want to go through it. And I wouldn't be surprised if they created the mess. Like, oh, I knocked into you when you were carrying all this stuff because someone told me that there could be some important paperwork or some slip with something on it in that folder. So I've been paying attention to when you walk with it. So I can knock it out of your hand and then play Samaritan. Good Samaritan to help you clean it up. What else is going on here? Talk to me. No. Why not? Tell me why you don't. How come? What is it with this person? Forest and tears. I'm so tired. This feels like crocodile. I mean, crocodiles are green. We might as well just go with that. I'm tired of the tears. That's all you do is cry. Everything that upsets you. Why? Gel pen. Gel pens write more smoothly, right? And this is also just gelling together. I don't feel like we gel. Does somebody use that terminology? Oh, God. With the flamingo in the reverse, I feel like somebody has a hard enough time standing on 2 feet, nevertheless, 1. This guy needs, or this woman needs something with 11. It could just be, I need someone. And now 11 was represented a powerful supernatural force in human form. This guy or this woman could feel like, I'm like this and I can't be with somebody. This would be unbalanced. You can stand on 1 foot like this. It's what I need. So I can't talk to you. You throw me off. I wind up consoling you, even giving you advice, and then that's all I get out of it. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, I get this out of it. And now I got mental clutter. I leave thinking, well, what this looks like, what did I get out of this? Excuse me. Oh my God. Not only do they cry, but it's the way that they blow their nose which drives you nuts too. I'm starting to dislike everything about you. Yeah, and I'm going out to eat by myself. Like, this used to be at one point, like, okay, we're not getting along or we're not dating. Or whatever that was, it's not that, but it's this now. It's a little bit dissipated or diminished, but you're trying to keep something going. That's why. I don't know, you feel like I have to. If this is a sibling, it's like I promised my parents when they died or when they moved to fucking Algiers and told me that just take care of the family and here we'll give you a trust fund. Well, that was this shot the shit. The universe isn't someone's sugar daddy, but it's like this sugar daddy thing with the fucking kids is weird. It just says I don't have anything to do with raising you. I'm going to give you money and I'm going to tell people that was me investing in you. And whatever you do with it, I'm not going to teach you how to use the money because I secretly want you to fail. I want to look like the one who I did it. Yeah, King of Swords. This is your narcissistic fucking father. Okay. Yeah. And your grandfather was like this too. And I think that the reason why they're like this is because they both were either trapped and they were supposed to do good things. And they used to be people that laughed and gave good advice and just wise men. And now it just feels like they're just kind of flowing through on a breeze. Yep. They're being lied to or stolen from some woman. Yeah, there's a woman putting money away. Hold on. Yep. And Queen of Swords, she's very sly with the way that she finagles this guy. So, whatever this forest tears could be, this could even be that the universe or that, yeah, it feels like the spirit realm or something just cries for you because you could just be this person who always has to stand on one leg Like, I need it, and it's because you don't have another leg would be more secure for you. It would be a sense of security, or I got you, or a crutch. And I just don't feel like you have that. And there could be something that's being tied up for somebody else. There's something, some kind of offer that was going to be given to somebody, but because they don't recognize or they won't allow themselves to see what's going on, this could be a business competitor is taking business from you, and you're not saying anything, and you found out. So now they're telling this universe that's your sugar daddy, I guess this is a different story, that I don't want it, they can have it. Dorothy, there's an Abby that's a lawyer that knows about this life insurance policy. Yeah, this is the last time I think that the universe is going to put someone in your midst, and you don't use your you're very good at condescending with your words, but when it comes to getting information out of people that now you hold dear to you, that may be liars and thieves, for some reason, you're a little more reserved with that. Someone named Harry is coming forward and saying, I left the house to them too, and you know it. Get her out of that house and put her in the house. You know that there's problems here. You're going to wind up getting arrested for fraud and going to federal prison, and so is everybody else in the family involved. All right? Most people know that they were supposed to get the house. Okay. Yeah, I refuse with the Five of Pentacles to sit here and watch my grandson or my granddaughter wind up being out on the street or having their home life threatened when I left them the house. Okay, well, there's somebody named Darby that sees this, and they want to put her in the house, and they want to put you in prison. More people like her than you think. Okay. Yeah, you're going to have to kick out some earth sign or some mom or sister or something. You're going to have to, yeah, they're close to death anyway. They're killing you. There's a sister or someone here that you're taking care of that you should have left behind because you found out, did you find out that they had something to do or facilitated somebody's death? Or this is a nurse. Yeah, this shit, you found this out. This got exposed already, or you're going to get some kind of confirmation. And if you don't do something, this is somebody's dad or a grandfather saying, if you don't do what is right, then I can tell, there's no doubt that you never loved me and your mother. In fact, I'm not sure any of my kids did with the way that I'm seeing you treat people and the way that I'm seeing you act. For someone in particular, because I don't want you to think that she's doing this intentionally, you're welcome for all the help that I've given you since you met my daughter. And you can't even help your daughter for a few months without nitpicking at her. I'm disgusted with what I'm seeing, and I regret helping you, and I regret you marrying my daughter. Let's just get into something else. There's a lot going on with families, people not getting money left in wills, homes left in wills, them being brought back to family groups so that something could be made right, and instead people are making their lives more difficult because I don't know if it's shame, I don't know if we thought we'd never get caught, but if something doesn't get made right, this is the time where things have to be made right. Truth has to come out. The first has to be last. Even if that first last is just this, I was supposed to get a home or a property or an estate. It has to go to the right people, or worlds will be shaken up. Some people don't know about this forgery and stuff, but they may go to jail because their names were also forged. So it's like one of them things where if you feel like this could be you, I didn't have nothing to do with it as far as I know, and there could have even been some kind of conversation brought up around it, and then it was just stopped. You need to have that conversation again to find out if your ass is covered with this whole thing. Yeah, alright. I'm done with that. I left the house to Teresa and Erica. And Frank and Sue know. That Rita showed her a copy of a false life insurance policy, and she knew it when she saw it. She laughed at it. You could tell it was retyped, and it says basically that my grandchildren get nothing. You know that that's not the kind of man that I am, and it's not the kind of woman that your mother is. Please make this right. We're tired of seeing her go through this. We even want her to have a place to go when she's fighting with him. You understand? This was meant to help them, not to help just you all, and then to have some of my grandkids suffer. Gone straight to work from being out the night before. This could be for another group, another person, where it's like somebody's living in a home that you were left. Yeah, this is like heavy gaslighting, man. This is, who was this for? Brayden? Yeah, like you're constantly being gaslit. I ask questions. I demand to know, was I left this home? Why do I keep feeling like I'm being brought back here? Why do I feel like all of you are hanging your head in shame? You won't want to look me in the face, and you'd rather make me feel like I did something wrong. What if I told you that I had paperwork that says I was left this house? That all of this stuff is going to be coming out. May I just give one piece of advice before some real feds get involved who now can see shit? Because some of them, they had this happen to them. And some of the people who this happened to as well, help them get their shit back, so they feel like they have to help in return. This is happening as we speak. So some people may wind up getting arrested, and it's going to happen out of nowhere. I'm tired of you. Yeah, this is a mom. That your mom is a wife of yours from a past life, and that's how she treats you. Like, well, you live in the house with me. Is your mom living in this house, man? Or she said she's moving, or that they have to move because of something. Somebody's lying and saying that there's foreclosure or something like that. They don't want you to have it. And they're even trying to come up with paperwork that says that the house was in foreclosure. Yeah, they said something like, oh, they left it to me, and they left me all the burdens and the bills and shit. This shit was paid off. This is your grandfather that left it, right? There's even a thing where it's possible that the paperwork that was given to somebody else to say that they had to buy a house out, that house was already paid off, and that not only did the people that you're helping, did they steal from you? Somebody had a lot of people in line. Forgers, agents, cops, dirty cops. Yeah, this King of Swords is stealing a house. I'm going to flip out everybody who stole a house from somebody. The next wave of karma is people will be removed from the home and others will be put in, or it will be made right through some other means. I'm telling you, this is the way it's got to be. O-M. B-O. The mob. This isn't, and D-Y. This isn't. Well, the mob's finding out that this happened to some of them too. And now some of these men are getting together with, some of them were already agents. And then they have agent friends. They have guys in the military. They have border security guys. Yeah, ATF and all them. And they're going to be taking back things. They're going to be getting the right documentation, showing up with badges, arresting people, and bringing deeds to the people who own these properties. Yep. There were some people with MOB and DY that could have been, they're dying to make something right. They're dying to see people get, now there's this weird thing of, I never cared so much before this situation to see people pay for what they did. No, it wasn't Brian. Whatever this is that you're trying to put on Brian, it won't work. Jesus Christ. I don't know. It's something with your mom's house that somebody's trying to do a paperwork. It doesn't matter. It won't work. But your sister could be involved, man. Agnes could be involved in something. I don't know if it's Brian's the only one that's fucking working and that the mom wants to leave it. I know you can hear me. Hi, lady. The best thing that you could do is to leave that to him. Yeah, I mean, it would be different. He would fix things. You know how it is. I think we're all the same way, where he wants to, but he kind of feels like, I don't know what the situation is there, but if I had to jump at him, I feel like I just go to work and then I help people out. Yeah. If I ever have to explain beauty to a blind person, I'll need to borrow your face for a little bit. Oh, here we go again. This has a lot to do with people who are attractive. So what are we going to say? Or that we're going to say that, and this could just be beauty on the inside, that you're just a beautiful soul, and it agitates the demons in these people who wanted to steal these properties from you. Some of you, I just want to say out loud for your families, if you feel like I don't want to do this, we're not supposed to be doing this, but it does feel like maybe something's happening and being pushed. It's very possible that you are in this situation, and I would just say sit tight. It may be money that they were left to. Maybe you're meant to help someone out right now while these lawyers and agents come into this actual paperwork for once, finally, and do the right thing because of things that they're finding out. Yeah, we're living in a time where money does shit. Okay, I mean, it would behoove me. This is that $150-some million policy that I talked about from his job. Nobody knew about that one. There's a policy left. This was a Walt, and this guy Walt could have been swapped out with somebody else. They could be Rothschilds or Rockefellers. And they could have been part of this experiment too. And some of you are going to find out that your fathers and grandfathers were Masons, and that they knew about this experiment thing, and that they were offered a spot in on the chair. So if it seemed like, and they did this with twins and triplets and stuff as a ha-ha, it was more or less to kind of trap the women. You know, just keep impregnating them, and then they stay home and take care of, and then you guys can go and do your thing, and then they swap out, and I don't know what they do. Some of them cheated, others were gay, and others just, it was something that they didn't realize what they were getting into, but there's somebody named Walt. They called him Walt Whitman. He's an original Rothschild. One of the last. And I believe it's his policy. I don't know what happened to him. He could still be here. That could still be some weird thing where his name is Hank now. They did this as a joke. Hank Linkletter. Hi. You could have played a grandfather of mine for a little bit. It's possible. It could have been in 2 different places. This is how sick they are. Were they twins and people just didn't notice? Or just looked enough alike? Some of you have siblings where it's like, we look a lot alike. I'm not sure if we were twins. We were never told we were twins, but goddamn, we're not much off, right? Just weird shit with DNA. People just taking notice to features and stuff like that. It was 151, but then it was a 154, 157, $157 million policy. And this is when back in the day companies did this shit. What happened to all, is this how people got trusts? What happens now when these people pass away and nobody tells anything about, well, they, you know what I mean? Maybe they didn't want to, or they would kill the family members too, right? Let's just say how many family members knew. This is why people were taken and cloned possibly, and their memories were erased. It's this constant need to take everything that was left. But let me ask you something. When you have means to printing money, what's the point of all this other shit? I mean, if you can just print it out, you have to go taken from other people? It seems stupid unless I'm missing something. Alright, so they stole a home, and what else? They were planning to steal this home. And this has just been going in the past. I feel like this is even a past life, that this happens all the time, and this is from the women. This is constantly stealing property and trust left to women. Not happening anymore. Maybe the women are the first that were the last, and this is how it's going to go. And then there's the men who see that. I love strong women. I would love to just gain off of being good to this woman. That's what I'm going to do, because I don't really have many other options. And it seems like that's my best bet, is to just do right by this one and then reap the reward through her. It's just pregnant women having their shit taken and being on the street, or having a couch surf and shit like this. pregnant. You actually have somebody that's loyal here. Yeah, it's loyal police officers or loyal agents. They can't take it anymore. That's what I just heard. They can't take it anymore. The more that they experience or know that something's happening, the more that they just want to come and call. They want to just come and arrest people, but they want to make sure that you're put somewhere where it's not going to affect you first. It's inevitable that they're going to wind it up. They're hoping that people do the right thing, because some of these people are friends of yours. But they feel like their back's up against the wall. I can no longer witness this, knowing this. And I haven't spoken to you in a long time, and I kind of found out that you got involved with this too. So when it comes to merit or just character, I'm on the other side now. Yeah, you found out who he was and you chose to stay. You're different, you're making bad decisions. Some of these agents have found out that you are in fact clones, and that you were preyed on too. That you were the product of an opportunist, or that you're a victim of an opportunist as well. And that he is actually currently putting money aside in another account. That check that you were told, it's underneath the bed that you don't sleep in. They showed me this in my mind a few months ago. It's underneath the sheet on the bed that you never sleep in. It's a check for like $100,000 that you thought you misplaced. They were doing this and having me find it so that you could help me out financially when you found the check. Yeah, it's like a pink peachish. It was for a Dorothy. Yeah. Yeah, and I thought when they showed me in my head that was real time, and that you found it real time. A lot of the stuff is premonition. It's yeah. I don't know what it was for. Some timeshare. If that's the case, could you please donate to my channel? Thank you. What's dolt? What does DOLT mean? An NRT or TRN. This could be Tron, train. What is... A retard who laughs kind of stupid. What does dolt mean in slang? A slow-witted or stupid person. What's NRT? Why do your eyes paralyze me? Nicotine replacement therapy. A type of assessment used in education that allows teachers to compare a student's results to someone else's in their peer group. Dolt, a person, a stupid person. Are they, I'm sorry, may I, are you intentionally having, is there a program in place where who is behind this? What are you doing? Who the fuck are you really? Are you Hedra? Are you a female? Hedra Natty? Because it feels like somebody is, I don't know if it's, I might as well go out being the most disgusting person when all this comes out. I want to be infamously disgusting. There's a program in place to have teachers belittle or have other kids mock other kids, and then it seems like I'm punishing a little bit. It's to promote. They're testing another theory. Listen to me. The only way that we defeat this weird fucking shit from these people is to stand up and say the right thing at the right time and leave situations if they're not for you. Some of you're going to be having your kids coming home from summer school. Just believe what they say. Okay, I think a lot of you know, like, look, I don't really give a fuck. All right, they can't arrest. It's like, where are we at that someone can threaten to arrest you because your kid doesn't go to school? That's your fucking decision. There's nothing. Will someone find it for me? I'm sorry, I gotta end this because I feel like this is coming. Where if nobody stands up, and you may have to pull a gun out on some people. I'm telling you, may have to teach your kids how to use pieces, because I feel like people are getting angry that they're losing control, so they're going to go all in now. We're going to go all in now. So is everybody else, bruh. Yeah, I got to see if it says anywhere that you could get arrested for your child not going to school. It's your fucking kid. I hope this helped for whoever needs this.